Why do you still need political marketing or campaign when I assume Germans are already well informed and have political maturity?
Yes, I would say that they are well informed, that's true. Campaigning is, to be honest, not just the last 6 weeks before election day. The truth is that you start campaigning for the next election the day after the last election. Because images, they take time to, build up. What my approach is as a campaign manager is failing to plan is planning to fail. So the CDU spent for this nationwide campaign 20 million euros, which is a lot of money, but compared to the amount of money that is being spent, for instance, in the US, it's nothing. You need a certain amount of money, but as I mentioned before, what you need most is a very, very good strategic planning of the operation. I would say 2 years' time.
2 years?
Yeah.
Before the actual campaign starts.
Yeah.
So you have to plan ahead that far.
Right.
Between traditional media and all the new media, which one are you putting more emphasis on these days?
Well, with the rise of the digital media and the social media, Facebook, Twitter, etc., we of course spend more in this sector than we did 4 years ago. But on the other hand, as a party that has to address a very broad amount of people that sometimes that people who are not capable or not willing to use social media. It's not enough to focus on the internet. So you have to do the traditional ways of addressing voters in the same way as the new modern ways, and it paid off. We did that, and the result was that we won a majority with the older voters, 60 plus. We came out number one there, and we came out number one with the young voters, whom we more addressed by the internet, by social media, by CDU TV, which is our internet TV program. We took different approaches to different target groups.
How do you manage the speed and sometimes the rumors that emerge on social media?
We had a very, very good monitoring of the discussions that were going on in the classical media and in the digital world. And then we had special operation groups who were taking part in these discussions, and we didn't allow the other parties to attack the CDU. We reacted in a very, very, very quickly. We were able to have this quick response teams who were able to, take part in every conversation, every discussion that was going on, commenting on all the issues in the internet. We accompanied the TV debate by these people. So there was no day, there was no hour, there was no issue without the CDU being active and trying to dominate the discussions that were going on.
What's your biggest lesson 30 years in this business, campaign manager?
Well, that nothing ever is the same, that everything is changing, and you have to keep up. Don't copy anything. Don't come up and say, well, yeah, I know, we did it 8 years ago, we did it this way. This is the wrong concept. You always have to, try to analyze what has changed since the last election, which are the new trends, what is state of the art, and that is why I travel a lot also abroad to other countries to just pick up ideas, see what's happening, new techniques, interesting marketing ideas, and then not copy them, but adopt them to the German political market.
And what can campaigners in other countries learn from Germany?
Well, I think I'm not teaching people lessons, and I would say you always have to develop your own strategy and your campaign according to the political culture of your respective country. But I think what we are really good at is strategic planning. I mean, the Germans are probably, I hope so, they are known for being very precise when it comes to planning processes. And I think that is what the CDU really did I would say, over the last 10 years, we really improved our capability of strategic planning. And that paid off in the election campaigns of 2009 and of 2013. We were those who were by far the best in that respect.
การรณรงค์หาเสียงของคุณอังเกลา แมร์เคิลเป็นกรณีศึกษาที่น่าสนใจนะคะนอกเหนือจากตัวผู้สมัครที่จะต้องโดดเด่นแล้วคนวางแผนจะต้องคิดด้วยค่ะว่าจะต้องทำอย่างไรถึงจะโดนใจประชาชนเข้าถึงประชาชนโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งในยุคนี้นะคะที่มีสื่อใหม่ๆเกิดขึ้นมากมายจะต้องรู้จักปรับตัวแล้วก็ใช้ให้เกิดประโยชน์สูงสุดด้วยค่ะพบกันใหม่สัปดาห์หน้าวันนี้สวัสดีค่ะ